Pure mathematics is, in its way, the poetry of logical ideas. Science without religion is lame, religion without science is blind. Coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious. If a cluttered desk is a sign of a cluttered mind, of what, then, is an empty desk a sign? The best way to cheer yourself up is to cheer somebody else up. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. Yes. The first step is to always be true to yourself. The closer you look at yourself, the further you can go. Black holes are where God divided by zero. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. A ship is always safe at the shore, but that is not what it is built for. I never made one of my discoveries through the process of rational thinking. Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. All generalizations are false, including this one. Everybody is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Intellectuals solve problems, geniuses prevent them. If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. Excellence is doing a common thing in an uncommon way. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. Our task must be to free ourselves by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature and its beauty. That deep emotional conviction of the presence of a superior reasoning power, which is revealed in the incomprehensible universe, forms my idea of God. Any man who can drive safely while kissing a pretty girl is simply not giving the kiss the attention it deserves. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. When you are courting a nice girl, an hour seems like a second. When you sit on a red-hot cinder, a second seems like an hour. That's relativity. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. It would be possible to describe everything scientifically, but it would make no sense. It would be without meaning, as if you described a Beethoven symphony as a variation of wave pressure. Although I am a typical loner in my daily life, my awareness of belonging to the invisible community of those who strive for truth, beauty, and justice has prevented me from feelings of isolation. Never memorize something that you can look up. There comes a time when the mind takes a higher plane of knowledge but can never prove how it got there. Human beings must have action, and they will make it if they cannot find it. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Creativity is contagious. Pass it on. In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. The only mistake in life is the lesson not learned. I have only two rules which I regard as principles of conduct. The first is, have no rules. The second is, be independent of the opinion of others. You can't use an old map to explore a new world. I must be willing to give up what I am in order to become what I will be. Intelligence is not the ability to store information, but to know where to find it. The mind that opens to a new idea never returns to its original size. Knowledge and ego are directly related. The less knowledge, the greater the ego. We cannot get to where we dream of being tomorrow unless we change our thinking today. Genius is making complex ideas simple, not making simple ideas complex. Experience is knowledge. All the rest is information. I don't need to know everything, I just need to know where to find it, when I need it. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. When you trip over love, it is easy to get up. But when you fall in love, it is impossible to stand again. Love is a better master than duty. The man with the greatest soul will always face the greatest war with a low-minded person. In a world where you can be anything, be yourself. The creative imagination is the essential element of a true scientist, and fairy tales are the childhood stimulus to this quality. Not everything that counts can be counted, and not everything that can be counted counts. Be the best loved who have contributed most to. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right.